Hello, gentlemen. It's Kimiko Kahua here. Forgive me. I don't know if any of you knew, but I was in a match against Hellsfire today. Last man standing for my championship. I got busted open and hurt pretty bad. My arm's in pretty bad shape. But I will be at BWA tomorrow. Rest assured, I'm gonna be there. I made this video because, I see everyone's, ooh, I want to make a video and stuff. So, I'm going to answer a couple of questions. So, let me just find the questions and, I'll start. And with that, I'm actually still getting some right now. I don't know if you could hear a certain gentleman singing in the bathroom. Don't mind him. First question is, what is my favorite type of food? I'd have to say Italian. I love Italian food. Another one is, who do you think is gonna win the Extreme title? Me. Just a suggestion. I mean, I'm cocky, but there's no one on that roster who could defeat me right now. How do you feel about being forced into the Empire? You see that? It's my match today. Got busted open. Can't wait to show you guys that footage. At first, I was like, wow, I just ditched the core, and now I'm all like, I like it, actually. Chris and JT Graves, they have a really good thing going there, and, and exclusive, and Denzel are great rookies. I love them. Great wrestlers. I love to watch them work. Another one is, who do you think the new match figure is that interfered in Ryan's tag match after Loco disappeared? Vegeta? I don't know. You can't really ask me that. Maybe another time. Couple of other questions is, what is my thoughts about both BW and IKW? I started off in IKW and I loved it. It was great. Loved every minute of it. BWA has been great. Competition's been extreme. No pun intended. It's been great working there, I mean, Dom's a great guy. Sucks he had to retire, though. And to be honest, the real reason he retired is because he was afraid to face me. There's a lot of friends there, I just think one day they need to have a inter show. Both of them against one another, see who wins. Do I like working with the Empire? It's not that bad, to be honest with you. It could have been worse. They don't suck. Well, not that I know of, And, it's great there, I mean, I've only just recently got into that whole cocky attitude of theirs. And yeah, it's great. What do I think about Metallion leaving and forfeiting his belt? I've always had tons of respect for Metallion. And the thing is that, the fact that he left, and so I hope he's alright. To be honest with you, I think he was afraid of the Empire. Because, after I joined it, that's when things got real. And they were the most dominant force in the BWA. To be honest, the only tag team I can see stopping them is the Core. But I'm a part of the Empire now, and that possibility got taken out the window. How do I feel about Joe Viper getting injured? Well, I mean, Viper was one of my good friends, but at the same time, he was going up against me. And if JT Graves didn't injure him, I probably would have broken him in half. The devil just came out of nowhere, I'm sorry. And yeah, that's about it. How do I feel about leaving the Corps? Well, I mean, I've known Prototype since we were youngins. Don't know if you know the backstory about that, but me and Prototype were both Fugees. That's, you know, short for refugees, and we met like in between the you know, the intersection of what, you know, Auckland is, and you know, we ended up picking up Hazard later on, thinking those guys are like my brothers, but they have to understand I'm no longer a part of the Corps. And yes, they are feeling sour. To be honest, Prototype left me a very threatening message the day that that I ended up getting, you know, picked up into the Corps. But what he has to understand is that I was always there for the Corps, but they weren't there for me. I don't know if you remember, but I pretty much fought all my battles alone without them on my side. You know, they're my brothers and all, but yeah, well, that's about it. Check you guys tomorrow.